Hi guys, it's me, the Witch of Boise, and I'm here to do another general read. Ooh! Make sure you do like this video, hit subscribe, also comment below. Tell me if any of this resonates with you. Again, this is a general read, so it might resonate with you, but make sure you do watch from start to finish because there might be a message. It might not be the entire message, but there might be a message that is being led to you today to watch. Also, if love becomes a part of the reading today, my default is reading to a female about a male, so pronouns are interchangeable. He's can be she's can be he's, he, she, them, or they, whatever is going on in your life. Let's get started. In case you're wondering, it is Tuesday when I am filming. I voted, and I hope that you did too. You gotta be the change. If you want the change, you gotta be out there voting. All right, so we're gonna start with our medicine cards. Oh, cool. I love this card. This is Hummingbird, number 44, Joy. Really cool energy. All right, I'm just diving right in. And that was, medicine cards. This is the Witch's Tarot. I'm just diving right in today. Okay, I'm flipped out. I'm not going to allow it because there's too many cards that came out at the same time. So I can't tell. And this is 2. Awesome. So I was just laughing a little bit earlier when I did my intro because I'll probably post it on Instagram. Oh, sweet. Nope. It was 4. Never mind. I try to do my videos the same intro every single time. It kind of gets me, it's like a ritual in that sense, and it gets me in the mindset of starting and doing all that. And for whatever reason, I did not start my video. Like, I just did, like, super random, and it makes me laugh because it totally throws me off if I try to like do something different. I'm a super Taurus that way. I'm stuck in my ways. Okay. We got quite a bit of cards here. So our first card is the Queen of Cups in reverse. Ooh, then we have the Emperor. The Knight of Wands. God, that scared the shit out of me. The Hermit. That bird noise, I put YouTube on for my cats because they're spoiled and that's what they're watching is birds. Okay, so we have 2 of Swords in reverse. The 4 of Cups. The Ace of Cups in reverse, and then 10 of Pentacles. Wow. I think I might do clarifying cards on these because I'm getting like a love reading. I don't know. There's joy that's here. We have 2 major arcanas, so we have to keep that in mind, which is the Emperor and the Hermit. Okay. I usually have another deck, but this will just have to do. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Yep. Now it's coming together. It's coming together. All right. We have our Queen of Cups being clarified by Karma, which is also Judgment card. We have Emperor being clarified by the Four of Wands in reverse. The Knight of Wands being clarified by the Three of Swords. The Hermit being clarified by Five of Swords in reverse. The Two of Swords being clarified by the Five of Cups. The Four of Cups being clarified by the Six of Swords in reverse. The Ace of Cups in reverse being clarified by the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. And then the Ten of Pentacles being clarified by the Nine of Wands in reverse. Ooh! So let's just start off this reading that there's joy. This is our underlining energy. So just keep that in mind when I'm reading this, because some of this might not be that joyous. But I think it's all in your attitude, which, yep, and it's all in the outcome as well. So there's a blockage that's going on, and that's with maybe your third eye, your intuition, that kind of thing. And this is going to become a karmic effect. So this can be maybe having someone that's in your life that isn't very good for you, but you really are just lonely and you want a relationship or something that is like that. And karma's going to catch up with you because you're using that person. You're not really involved in the relationship to be in a relationship. I'm getting like using. And the masculine energy here is really unstable right now. And I feel like there's two people that are at play. Well, three, including yourself. So there's one masculine energy, and I feel like this can be a partner, a spouse. This can be like your main interest. And they are not doing well right now. Or they might be having a lot of fun being single. But I'm getting more of like an instability thing. That they might be like dating. They might be doing stuff if you're in separation. But if you are together, it's not feeling harmonious because there's issues that they are hiding or that they don't want to come to surface. Now, there's an energy that's coming towards you. And this is the second person. Now, if this does not, there's going to be two interpretations. So this can be like you and this masculine energy with the Emperor and this other thing, or it can be three people. So this third person, this feels like, if you're single, that this is someone that has taken an interest. This is a new fling, and they're dealing with heartbreak. It seems like both the people that you have your eyes on are like not in a like romantic relationship headspace. They are dealing with heartbreak and betrayal, and they're dealing with a whole breakup themselves. Excuse me. So, I feel like this energy that both of them just kind of need their own like alone time to really see what's going on and let the swords drop out of them. And because I feel like they're not being able to communicate to you what exactly is going on. So it feels like there's a huge disconnect that is going on with this masculine energy, and it's with two of them. Now, if you don't think that this is like a 3-person thing, this can be also that you've had canceled travel plans as well, with that Knight of Wands. That is a travel card. And with it being a heartbreak, you can be seeing that you aren't traveling, or something got canceled and you're no longer going that way. Or you might be traveling for a really sad reason. It's not like a vacation. And perhaps maybe that is like with the Emperor energy, where they're just dealing with a lot of heartbreak and they're feeling really unstable. But I feel like there has been a decision that's been made, and this funk that's happening is just focusing on the negative, and it's focusing on that because of this major decision. They can't come back from it. Because nothing will ever be the same, because they made that decision and they went forward with it. And so I feel like this energy is really, really stuck on it. As I'm reading this, I don't think it is a 3-person. I think it is a 2-person. Because both of the feminine energies that are here, they're reversed. This person is thinking about your relationship. And I feel like they feel out of control with it. And so this can be something that is as big as like maybe a family death, but it can also be just like that decisions were made. And I'm not thinking like infidelity, but like there was just big decision that was made. Maybe it's like never going to marry, you're never going to have kids, things like that. And they made that decision, and even like a vasectomy, which is reversible, but it was just something that they did, and it was almost like behind your back. And so they're really suffering on this decision that they made. And like with the 6 of Swords in reverse, they're going in circles. They can't get out of this. And I feel like they have pretty much like, in a metaphorical sense, threw your love out. So your love's in a cup, and then they just like pieced out. And at the time they did it, it wasn't with that intention. It wasn't with, well, I'm going to show them. It had no sort of malice to it. But it was very cold. Super cold. And I think that they're starting to realize how bad it was. How they left you out in the cold, how they left you in this certain way. And I honestly feel like this is their reading towards themselves. And like with the hummingbird, this is like your energy where you might be just living your life and doing whatever, and they're stuck. They are stuck in this energy. And it might be someone that you think about a lot. Because I honestly believe that when you think about someone, and that's with dreams too, I honestly feel that there is that connection with someone, and they are thinking about you. Maybe not at the same time, but they feel that energy exchange. So you might be like living your life, and then all of a sudden like a person pops up in your head, and you're like, why did they do that? And it's one of those moments where they're thinking about you, and they're thinking about what happened. Because you've really let down your guard. And you're living your whole life with your own family And this can be soul family. This can be, blood family. This can be friend family. But you're living your life and just doing your thing. And they're living in this heartbreak, in this energy. So something has happened that has triggered this, where if it didn't happen, they would have thought that what they did in the past was fine. They would have thought, oh yeah, that was whatever. But something has hit them, and it's hit them really hard. And yeah, travel, that can be a part of it, like canceling of plans. And perhaps if you have someone in mind, maybe they got exactly what that karmic card is. Maybe someone did the exact same thing to them. And it was like, wow, that sucks. Okay. So this is the Black Moon Astrology cards. Ooh, we have 32, 8th house, endings and beginnings. Then we have 5th house, number 29, creativity. And then 47, Grand Cross, provoker. So I feel like that they are, if you are in separation with this person, they're thinking about, they're having thoughts and provoking ideas about reaching out to you. But they're also provoking different parts of their soul of finding forgiveness. This is a moment for this Emperor energy of endings and beginnings. And maybe they thought that there was a relationship with you that ended, and it truly wasn't ended. And with creativity, I just get that they have been doing something that is on the creative side, that is creating. So like drawing, reading, writing, scrapbooking, something where they're using their hands. Creativity. Maybe also this is the crocosite, sexuality. Maybe they're thinking about how creative you were sexually. Anytime that creativity comes in with that 5th house, I always think of wand energy, and it's very sexual, so that does not surprise me. By the way, this is crystal reading cards. Yeah, it sounds to me like they know emotionally that they messed up. And I think it's just kind of a waving action, like a ripple effect of like, I lost my partner, I lost my friend, I lost this. Or if you guys are still together, maybe that there's sex being withheld. But they are learning their lesson in a big karmic way, because there was that blockage. Yeah, they're feeling super unstable. They're not feeling good right now. And I feel like you're just doing your thing. And it's not that you aren't like not dating or doing anything or not miss them. But you have your own goals and your own stuff. And I think that's the one thing that they're like, I wish I had my own stuff. Oh. Okay, this is the Halloween Oracle. Yeah, and that third person too. that third person could be someone that is on your social media. This can be something where this Emperor energy sees that this other guy or other person that's in your life, and that they're being real friendly to you. And they're like, ooh, I don't like this. I don't like this at all. That's my cats. They're running around. Interesting. Okay, so our first card is scrying intuition. So right now, for you and your lesson is to be joyous, be joyful. I know this reading hasn't been super joyous, but again, I'm getting this more on this like Emperor energy, this masculine energy. So if you feel like you are part of this masculine energy too, it's time to really tap into your intuition, because that does feel like it's really blocked with that Queen of Cups in reverse. So really start to open that intuition. Watch those red flags. If this Knight of Wands that's coming into your life, is it the same kind of relationships that you've had where maybe you've just ignored red flags? It's that kind of thing where you just want to make sure that you are watching those. The Veil. Future. Endings and beginnings. Like, this is all a part of what is going on right now, where the future is now. At the end of the video, that's the future. Everything is changing right now, and it feels like that we are in motion, just kind of like how there's like those like a moving parts of a clock, the cogs and all of that, and everything's working in the divine fashion, and it's working out how it's meant to be, which is scary, because sometimes scary stuff is what's meant to be. Or maybe something that wasn't planned, that goes off the railing, that isn't a part of fate and destiny. Because we all have free will to change. It's scary. The future can be very scary. But we want to make sure that we have this joyous attitude, and that we go off with positivity, and treat people a certain way. And if someone has hurt you, you make sure that you don't do the same thing, because you know how it feels to be hurt. We have Night Song. Hidden talents. I feel like this is a creativity thing. And perhaps this is on you, where you are learning new things. Maybe this is what's opening up your horizons. You're meeting new people, finding your hidden talents. And I feel, at least with this masculine energy, they need to be doing that as well. They need to be looking for other things to do, because it feels like there's a lot of like going around in a circle, a lot of living in the funk and not wanting to get out of it. We have Werewolf. Exploring wildness. So I'm also getting that energy of stop editing yourself. Stop trying to be prim and proper. I have a hard time with that because, and it's not the prim and proper thing, but like a part of my zodiac, which is rising or ascendant, is Virgo, and that's very much like, I have to be a certain way. I have to present myself a certain way. This is how I like, and that's how I like. And it's not that I'm trying to like do that to impress people. It used to be where it's like, I want to be this certain way so people will like me. But for me, it's just like, I am very particular in certain things, and I like it certain ways. And this is one of those things where it's letting your hair down. Letting it down, or putting it up if you're having a wild hair. You know, that's the thing. It's just doing stuff that makes you a little bit uncomfortable and getting wild with it. You know, it's doing stuff that's out of your comfort zone. And watching yourself transform as well, because that's how you're going to find hidden talents. It's how you're going to find different things to really ignite this passion. And then invisibility, authenticity. Be authentic to yourself. Because when you're authentic to yourself, this is what is going to welcome into your life. It's not going to be a fake ass person if you're single and wanting a relationship, and even friendships too. It's be authentic. Let your hair down. Be a little spazzy. Be yourself. And, you know, the thing is if someone doesn't like you, well, that's their problem. That's not yours. So it's just making sure that you are being your true, authentic self. Because this issue that's going on, this underlining issue with this masculine energy, they're not being true to themselves. Or at least they weren't, because of how this crap happened. How all of this mess happened, that now they're stuck in a funk. It would have never happened if they were authentic. If they were true to themselves and true to you as well. Because I'm feeling and I'm getting that this relationship, you wear a lot of masks in this relationship. And I don't feel it's just the masculine energy. I feel it was you as well. You both were not authentic. But there is joy that is coming. And if it isn't coming, then you make it. You make joy. And how does one make joy, you may ask? First of all, laugh at yourself. Life isn't meant to be so serious all the dang time. Life isn't about, well, I have to be at a certain point as the other people around me. Like in the city that I live in, Boise, Idaho, at my age, in the 30s, you are supposed to be in your 30s, you're supposed to be married and having like another kid. And girl, I'm not that. And I was actually thinking about it today, and it was because of the Star Card, which is that like federal new ID that everyone has supposed to have, or they can't fly, or they have to have a passport. I had to hear about all the issues of getting a birth certificate and then a marriage license to prove that. And then some people who have been divorced have to bring a divorce decree and like prove how their name has changed. And I just told myself today, I'm like, I'm never going to get married. It's not that I want to be alone, but shit, I don't want to get married. That sounds awful. So that's the thing, is like, you have to do your own path and your own authentic self. And you can't just go off of something because that's what someone else has planned for you. Like if your parents are like, you gotta get married, you gotta have kids, blah, blah, blah. Well, guess what? It's not your life. Like I'm gonna live my own life. And that's the thing, is you have to live your own authentic self and be true to yourself. And that is also true with your own like sexuality and things. Because we had the sexuality card, being true to that. And owning up to it, you know? It's just be you. And everything will fall into place if you're just authentically you. But if you start to use people and be manipulative, and maybe that is you, but like there's a balance. Trying to be a better person, but also be you, be authentic. Because everyone is special in that way. All right, guys, I've ran out of time. I'm just rambling on. I'm not getting married, okay? Oh, I am so glad that you watched this entire thing. Comment below. Tell me if anything resonates with you. I'd love to read your comments. Also, follow me on Instagram at Witch of Boise. Follow me on Facebook, Witch Boise, and Twitter at Witch of Boise. Again, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate all of your support, and you guys are awesome. Yeah, so I hope you have or had a really great day. And thanks for hanging out with me, and I'll see you soon. Bye. I'm a mess.